Hi readers. Okay, so we are going to take notes on the U.S. symbol called the National Anthem, and then Mrs. Densmore has something special that she put together for us that we'll look at the end of our note-taking session. Okay, so you want your packet that's called U.S. Symbols, and it's full of graphic organizers for you to take notes on. So you definitely, I want you to use this with a pencil instead of putting it on a slide right now. So this is our note taker. This is like our rough draft. And then we're going to use our rough draft note taker to put it on a slide. Okay, so we have this. And inside, you want to go to the worksheet that looks just like this. There are lots of organizers in your packet, but this is the one we want for the National Anthem. So I'll give you a moment to get that ready. Okay, note-taking experts. So remember, we've got our tips. We can do bullets or numbers. No sentences. None whatsoever. Keywords, facts, dates, names. A quick sketch if you find it necessary, and in your own words. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so this is one place where you're going to go to research your information about the National Anthem that we're going to do together, actually. And we're going to use Pebble Go for research. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to sign in. And mine is already saved, and I'll have the password and username on the slide. Once you're in, we're going to go to Social Studies, and we have to scroll down to U.S. Symbol. And it even reads to you, so that's awesome. Okay, so I'm going up, and I'm looking, and I see all these different U.S. symbols. I don't see the National Anthem. It's there, but it's not called National Anthem. It's called Star-Spangled Banner, because that is the name of our National Anthem. So I'm going to click on this. Okay, third graders, this is going to get a little tricky because I have to navigate between Pebble Go and my note taker, and for you to be able to see me. Okay, so here's our note taker. Name of symbol. We are going to write National Anthem, or you can write Star Spangled Banner. So I'm going to give you a moment to jot that down. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Pebble Go, and I'm going to read some information, and I'm going to decide what I'm going to use and where I'm going to put it on my note taker. So this note taker is a little bit different because it has specific things to help guide my note taking. So I'm looking for the location of the symbol and the date it became a symbol. I'm also looking for why the symbol is important to our country. And then I noticed I have 1, 2, 3, 4. What are some important facts about the U.S. symbol? So I'm going to jot down 4 facts. Now I have long lines here, but am I going to write in complete sentences? Nope. Just words. And I already have my numbers, so I'm not going to use bullets. And then down here, it says illustration of the U.S. symbol. Well, it's a song, so I'm not sure what to do for a sketch right now. I'll have to think about that, and if it even makes sense to do a sketch. All right, so we're going to head over to Pebble Go. Okay, so we're at Pebble Go, and we have these tabs up here. What is it? Who wrote it? What does it mean? History, when to sing it, and then read more. And I think there might even be a video here that we can see. So this will read to you once you start doing your own research. I'm going to read it just for our purposes. All right, I'm going to start with, what is it? People around the world sing songs that praise their countries. Many of these songs are national anthems. The Star-Spangled Banner is the national anthem of the United States of America. Well, that doesn't give me the location or the date, and it doesn't tell me why it's important, and it really doesn't give me, there's not a fact on here that I want to use on my numbers. So I'm going to skip to who wrote it.
Who wrote it?
One night during the War of 1812, Francis Scott Key watched as the British attacked a U.S. fort. In the morning, the U.S. flag was still standing. Key felt great pride in America. He wrote a poem about the battle. Wow, I didn't realize the Star-Spangled Banner was actually a poem. I'm going to jot that down. Okay, so we read that it's actually a poem that Francis Scott Key wrote. So I'm going to write Francis Scott Key wrote. And I'm going to also write that it is a poem. Okay, so out of all of these words in Pebble Go, I used his name, Francis Scott Key, and the fact that it was a poem. So I wrote poem. I might write battle somewhere in here. War of 1812. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that I'm going to write War of 1812 for another note. And so that's what I have, War of 1812. Remember, under note-taking tips, facts, dates, names, keywords. So I have names and I have a date. If I wrote 1812, I'm not sure I would know what that was, but writing War of 1812, I could even get rid of the of and just put War 1812. And I still have that it's a poem over here that he wrote. All right, let's go back to Pebble Go. All right, so thinking about the date, it became a symbol. I'm thinking it might be in 1812, but maybe he didn't write it in that year. So I'm going to go to what does it mean, because I'm also looking for why it's important to our country.
What does it mean?
He wrote the poem to honor the courage of U.S. soldiers in battle. Today, the Star-Spangled Banner is a symbol of courage and freedom. Americans show respect for their country when they sing the national anthem. There's one of my answers. Okay, so we know why the symbol is important to our country. We read that it is courage and freedom. So the other thing that I want to put on here is the reason why Francis Scott Key wrote this is because he really wanted to honor the courage of soldiers. So I could put that for number 3, honors courage of soldiers. All right, so I tried to write it in my own words, and I didn't take the entire sentence. I just took out those words because I think it's important to the reason why he wrote it. So I even might just put it up here, just an arrow to help my brain connect to the reason why he wrote this poem. All right, let's go back to Pebble Go. Okay, so we're under the History tab. Keith's poem was set to the tune of a popular song. It later became known as the Star-Spangled Banner. It became the official U.S. national anthem in 1931. We have another answer. We have the date. Okay, so the location, it's sung all around the world. Not all around the world, sorry. It's sung all around our country. So what I'm going to do is just put the date it became a symbol. 1931. Okay, let's go back to Pebble Go. Okay, so the next tab is when to sing it. The Star-Spangled Banner is played at important events. It is played when a U.S. president takes office. People sing it before many sports events. It's played when an American wins a medal in the Olympic Games. And so I know we read it under the tab, what is it, or who wrote it, or what does it mean. I know we read earlier that Americans respect the country. When they sing it, they show respect. So we could write it's played, I'm not even going to write it's, played often to show respect. And I could even write to the country, but now my note is taking on a sentence idea, and I don't want it to be a sentence because notes are supposed to be quick and easy. Played often to show respect. And we know that it's a national symbol of the United States, so I don't think I have to put country. All right, so we have another tab right here, read more. So there's an article about the American flag, there's an article about the Pledge of Allegiance, and I'm not going to go to those articles right now because it doesn't have anything to do with the Star-Spangled Banner. But I do notice at the bottom there is a video, so I'm going to click on video. And I can watch a video of the Star-Spangled Banner being sung, most likely not played. Okay, so now let me get back to the article. Okay, so there are the quick notes we have about the national anthem on the Star-Spangled Banner. And we have that it became a symbol in 1931. It's important because it shows courage and freedom. Francis Scott Key wrote it. It's actually a poem that was turned into a song based off of the War of 1812. He wanted to honor the courage of soldiers in that battle. And it's played often to show respect to the country. And for a quick illustration of this U.S. symbol, I could draw a flag, I could draw a person, singing, anything like that, that I wanted to help my brain just connect a little bit more to this symbol. So that's our note taker. The next part is taking the note taker and putting it into a published or a finished Google Slide. So that's what the next step is.